Welcome into the recap of the Cubs' 4-2 victory in the series finale over the Reds at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at Wintrust. They are the exclusive home of Cubs checking and the exclusive home of that super cool Cubs debit card. Click on the QR code right there on the screen or go to wintrust.com/Cubs for all the details. Folks, a much-needed victory, and I've talked a lot on these recaps about coming up with big hits in big spots. And while the Cubs were not good with runners in scoring position, when they had to get a big hit in the first inning, Ian Happ delivered in a big way. Cubs loaded the bases early in the ballgame. They knew they were going to get a solid outing from Imanaga, and he delivered, pitched into the seventh inning, and on most days, I would give him the player of the game, but I'm giving it to Ian Happ because Ian Happ up against Frankie Montas, who's a very good starting pitcher. And Frankie Montas puts one right here with the bases loaded. Bam! Ian Happ to the right field corner at plates 3. And everybody, the fan base, the bench, the front office, the owners, everyone, 3-0 Cubs. They would add on, make it 4-0. Imanaga did give up a solo home run and then gave up another run, but pitched into the seventh inning. His ERA on the season now 1.96. He was simply in control most of the day. Again, the Cubs were only 2 of 15 with runners in scoring position. Not good enough, but on a day when you just needed a win like a starving man needs a sandwich, that's exactly what you got. Quality starting pitching, Leiter and Neris really good out of the bullpen, and in the end, you got a W that you had to have. Our Chicagoland Chevy dealers. Player of the game, I'm giving it to Ian Happ, who's been really, really good over the last week or so. Looks like he's starting to come around with his offense. He also made a big throw at second base. Got Espinal. Gotcha. In the latter portion of this ball game, and it was a stupid base running decision, but Ian Happ did a really good job. Field it. Bam. Don't worry about trying to get a guy at home. Go right to second. And this was just dumb base running by the Reds. Nailed them by a mile, and it short-circuited their rally, and the Cubs win the ball game. Neris picks up the save, the win to Imanaga, and the Cubs will leave Cincinnati knowing, at the worst, that they have picked up ground on the Brewers, who got pounded by the Tigers, and they don't have to worry about sliding behind St. Louis into sole possession of last place. Cubs win, baby! Have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll skip in my step today. You should have one too. Now let's keep adding on. And front office, get off your ass and get something done immediately. Take that.